Question 1. General concepts. Law of agency. In Alabama, an insurance producer has been found to act outside the scope of their authority, resulting in customers' financial loss. Which of the following statements best describes the legal implications of the producer's actions under the law of agency? A. The insurer is not responsible for the producer's actions if they exceed their authority. B. The producer's actions are binding on the insurer as long as the customer reasonably believed the producer had authority. C. The customer has no recourse since the producer acted beyond their authority. D. The producer is solely responsible and the insurer is not liable in any way. Answer. B. Explanation. Under the law of agency, an insurer is generally bound by the actions of its agents, producers, if the customer reasonably believes that the agent has the authority to act on the insurer's behalf. This is known as apparent authority, which protects customers who act in good faith based on the agent's representations. Option is incorrect because insurers can be held liable for their agent's actions if there is apparent authority. Option C is incorrect because the customer has a right to compensation if they reasonably believed the agent had authority. Option D is incorrect because both the producer and insurer may be held liable depending on the circumstances. Relevant law. Alabama Code Title 27 Insurance. Question 2. Scenario-based. Disability income policy. Mr. Patterson owns small business and recently purchased disability income policy to protect his income. Unfortunately, he was involved in an accident that left him unable to work for 6 months. When filing his claim, Mr. Patterson realized that the policy includes 90-day elimination period. What is the most likely outcome for Mr. Patterson's claim? A. Mr. Patterson will receive benefits for the full 6 months of his disability. B. Mr. Patterson will not receive any benefits due to the elimination period. C. Mr. Patterson will receive benefits starting from the 4th month of his disability. D. Mr. Patterson will only receive partial benefits due to the elimination period. Answer. C. Explanation. A disability income policy typically includes an elimination period, which is the waiting period before benefits are paid. In this case, with a 90-day elimination period, Mr. Patterson must wait 3 months before receiving any payments. He will then receive benefits for the remaining 3 months of his 6-month disability. Option is incorrect because benefits do not cover the elimination period. Option B is incorrect because the elimination period only delays the start of benefits, not eliminates them. Option D is incorrect because benefits are paid in full after the elimination period. Relevant law. Alabama Administrative Code. Insurance regulations. Question 3. Property insurance. Policy provisions. Which of the following is true regarding the misstatement of age provision in life insurance policy as required under Alabama insurance law? A. The policy will be void if the insured's age was misstated on the application. B. The policy will remain in force, but the death benefit will be adjusted based on the correct age. C. The premium will be refunded and the policy will be cancelled if the insured's age was misstated. D. The policy can only be contested during the first 2 years if misstatement of age is discovered. Answer. B. Explanation. The misstatement of age provision ensures that the policy remains valid even if the insured's age was misstated. However, the death benefit will be adjusted to reflect the amount that would have been purchased with the premium at the correct age. This provision protects insurers from fraudulent applications while ensuring that customers retain some coverage. Option is incorrect because a policy is not voided for a misstatement of age. Option C is incorrect because a refund and cancellation are not the remedies under this provision. Option D is incorrect because the misstatement of age provision is separate from the incontestability clause. Relevant law. Alabama Code Title 27. Required life insurance provisions. Question 4. Policy riders. Waiver of premium rider. Which of the following best describes the function of waiver of premium rider in life insurance policy? A. It allows the policyholder to waive premiums if they experience significant financial loss. B. It suspends premium payments if the insured becomes totally disabled for specified period. C. It waives premiums if the policyholder reaches certain age. D. It allows the beneficiary to receive an additional death benefit if the insured dies during the policy term. Answer. B. Explanation. The waiver of premium rider is an optional policy provision that suspends premium payments if the insured becomes totally disabled for a specified period, typically 6 months. The rider ensures that the policy remains in force even if the insured cannot work and pay premiums due to disability. Option is incorrect because financial loss is not a valid trigger for this rider. Option C is incorrect because the rider is not age-based. Option D is incorrect because this describes an accidental death benefit rider, not a waiver of premium rider. A relevant law, Alabama Insurance Code, life insurance riders. Question 5. Health insurance. HIPAA portability rules. Under HIPAA Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, which of the following is true regarding the portability of health insurance coverage in Alabama? A. HIPAA guarantees coverage for pre-existing conditions under all individual health insurance policies. B. HIPAA applies to employer-sponsored group health plans, ensuring coverage cannot be denied due to pre-existing conditions. C. HIPAA allows health insurers to deny coverage for up to 12 months for pre-existing conditions. D. HIPAA only applies to Medicare and Medicaid policies in Alabama. Answer. B. Explanation. HIPAA primarily applies to employer-sponsored group health plans. It ensures that individuals moving between group health plans cannot be denied coverage for pre-existing conditions if they have maintained continuous coverage. However, it does not apply to all individual health insurance policies. Option is incorrect because HIPAA does not guarantee individual coverage for pre-existing conditions. Option C is incorrect because HIPAA limits exclusion periods for pre-existing conditions. Option D is incorrect because HIPAA applies to both private and public group plans, not just Medicare and Medicaid. Relevant law. HIPAA Federal Guidelines and Alabama Insurance Code. Question 6. Scenario-based. Business use of life insurance. MS Emily Carter is partner-owned law firm in Alabama. The firm decides to purchase key person life insurance on MS Carter to protect the business if she passes away unexpectedly. Who should be the policy owner and how should the death benefit be used? A. MS Carter should be the policy owner and the death benefit should go to her estate. B. The law firm should be the policy owner and the death benefit should be used to cover business expenses and losses. C. MS Carter's family should be the policy owner and the death benefit should be used to pay any business-related debts. D. The law firm should be the policy owner, but the death benefit must be split between the business and MS Carter's family. Answer. B. Explanation. In a key person life insurance policy, the business is both the policy owner and beneficiary. The death benefit is used to cover business-related expenses or losses incurred due to the death of the key employee. Option is incorrect because the key person policy is owned by the business, not the insured. Option C is incorrect because the policy's purpose is to protect the business, not pay family debts. Option D is incorrect because the death benefit does not need to be split between the business and the insured's family. Relevant law. Alabama Code Title 27. Business life insurance policies. Question 7. Insurance producer. Continuing education requirements. Which of the following is true regarding the continuing education? C. Requirements for insurance producers in Alabama. A. Producers must complete 20 hours of C every 2 years with at least 3 hours in ethics. B. Producers must complete 30 hours of C every 3 years with no requirement for ethics courses. C. Producers must complete 24 hours of C every 2 years, including 4 hours of ethics. D. Producers are not required to complete C after their initial licensing. Answer. C. Explanation. In Alabama, insurance producers are required to complete 24 hours of continuing education C every 2 years, and out of those 24 hours, at least 4 hours must be dedicated to ethics. This ensures that producers maintain their knowledge and ethical practices in the field of insurance. Question 8. Life insurance. Non-forfeiture options. Which of the following is non-forfeiture option available to policyholders in Alabama? A. Extended term insurance. B. Waiver of premium. C. Guaranteed insurability. D. Accidental death benefit. Answer A. Explanation. A non-forfeiture option allows policyholders to retain some benefit if they stop paying premiums. The three main non-forfeiture options are extended term insurance, reduced paid-up insurance, cash surrender value. Option B is incorrect because the waiver of premium is a rider, not a non-forfeiture option. Option C is incorrect because guaranteed insurability is a rider. Option D is incorrect because accidental death benefit is another rider, not a non-forfeiture option. Question 9. Unfair trade practices. Alabama law. Which of the following is considered an unfair trade practice under Alabama insurance law? A. Offering discounts to customers for good driving records. B. Misrepresenting the terms of policy to customer. C. Charging different premiums based on the customer's age. D. Canceling policy after customer files claim. Answer B. Explanation. Misrepresentation is a violation of Alabama's Unfair Trade Practices Act. It includes lying about policy terms, benefits, or coverage to deceive the policyholder. Option is allowed under safe driver discount programs. Option C is permitted as age's legitimate rating factor. Option D may be allowed if justified, but not purely as retaliation for claim. Question 10. Annuities. Suitability requirements. When selling an annuity in Alabama, a producer must ensure the annuity is suitable for the customer. Which factor must be considered in the suitability assessment? A. The customer's family size. B. The customer's financial objectives and risk tolerance. C. The producer's commission on the sale. D. The insurer's financial rating. Answer B. Explanation. The suitability in annuity transactions rule requires producers to consider a customer's financial objectives, risk tolerance, income needs, and liquidity requirements before recommending an annuity. Option is incorrect because family size is not key factor. Option C is incorrect because the producer's commission is irrelevant to the suitability determination. Option D is incorrect because the insurer's rating is important but not part of suitability assessment. Question 11. Insurance regulations. Continuing education requirements in Alabama. In Alabama, how many continuing education hours must licensed insurance producer complete every 2 years to maintain their license? A. 12 hours. B. 15 hours. C. 24 hours. D. 30 hours. Answer C. 24 hours. Explanation. Licensed insurance producers in Alabama are required to complete 24 hours of continuing education every 2 years. At least 3 of those hours must be dedicated to ethics training. Failure to meet C requirements may result in license suspension or revocation. Relevant law. Alabama Department of Insurance's C requirements. Question 12. Auto insurance. Alabama's minimum liability limits. Or Alabama's minimum liability coverage limits for bodily injury and property damage. A. 15-30-10. B. 25-50-25. C. 50-150. D. 10-1-5. Answer B. 25-50-25. Explanation. Alabama requires minimum liability coverage of $25,000 for bodily injury per person, $50,000 for bodily injury per accident, and $25,000 for property damage. This is often referred to as 25-50-25 coverage. Relevant law. Alabama Mandatory Liability Insurance Act. Question 13. Insurance contracts. Elements of legal contract. Which of the following is not an essential element of legal insurance contract? A. Offer and acceptance. B. Consideration. C. Competent parties. D. Endorsement. Answer D. Endorsement. Explanation. The 4 essential elements of a legal insurance contract are offer and acceptance. The insured makes an offer by applying for insurance, and the insurer accepts by issuing the policy. Consideration. The insured pays the premium and the insurer provides coverage. Competent parties. Both parties must be legally capable of entering into contract. Legal purpose. The contract must have lawful objective. An endorsement is policy modification, not an essential element of contract. Question 14. Life insurance. Grace period. In Alabama, what is the minimum grace period allowed for the payment of life insurance premium after it is due? A. 10 days. B. 15 days. C. 31 days. D. 60 days. Answer C. 31 days. Explanation. Under Alabama law, life insurance policies must include a 31-day grace period during which the insured can pay a missed premium without losing coverage. If the insured dies during the grace period, the insurer will pay the death benefit minus the owed premium. Relevant law. Alabama Insurance Code. Life insurance policy requirements. Question 15. Health insurance. Pre-existing conditions. Under Alabama law, what is the maximum look-back period for pre-existing conditions in individual health insurance policies? A. 6 months. B. 12 months. C. 18 months. D. 24 months. Answer B. 12 months. The explanation. The look-back period is the time during which an insurer can review an applicant's medical history for pre-existing conditions. In Alabama, insurers can look back up to 12 months. However, HIPAA limits exclusion periods for pre-existing conditions in group health plans. Question 16. Property insurance. Replacement cost versus actual cash value. Which of the following statements about replacement cost coverage is correct? A. It reimburses the insured for the depreciated value of the damaged property. B. It pays the current market value of the damaged property. C. It covers the full cost to replace the damaged property without depreciation. D. It only applies to personal property, not real property. Answer C. Explanation. Replacement cost coverage pays the insured the full cost to replace damaged property with new property of similar kind and quality without factoring in depreciation. Actual cash value (SCV), on the other hand, deducts depreciation from the claim payment. Question 17. Ethics. Unfair claims practices. Which of the following is considered an unfair claims practice under Alabama law? A. Denying claim without valid reason. B. Settling claims promptly. C. Offering to pay the full policy limits. D. Explaining the claims process to the insured. Answer A. Explanation. Denying a claim without a valid reason or failing to conduct a reasonable investigation is considered an unfair claims practice under Alabama law. Insurers must handle claims in a fair and timely manner and must provide a valid reason if a claim is denied. Question 18. Workers' compensation. Employer requirements. In Alabama, employers with how many employees are required to provide workers' compensation coverage? A. 1 employee. B. 3 employees. C. 5 employees. D. 10 employees. Answer B. 3 employees. Explanation. In Alabama, any employer with 3 or more employees is required to provide workers' compensation insurance to cover work-related injuries or illnesses. This law applies to both full-time and part-time employees. Relevant law: Alabama Workers' Compensation Act. Question 19. Scenario-based. Disability income insurance. John, resident of Alabama, purchases disability income insurance policy with 90-day elimination period and benefit period of 2 years. If John becomes disabled and unable to work, how soon will he begin receiving benefit payments? A. Immediately after the disability is diagnosed. B. After 30 days. C. After 90 days. D. After 2 years. Answer C. After 90 days. Explanation. The elimination period is the time an insured must wait after becoming disabled before receiving benefits. In John's case, he must wait 90 days. After that, he will receive benefits for up to 2 years, as per the policy terms. Question 20. Life insurance. Incontestability clause. What is the purpose of the incontestability clause in life insurance policy? A. To allow the insurer to deny claim at any time if fraud is detected. B. To prevent the insurer from cancelling the policy during the first 2 years. C. To make the policy non-cancelable after claim is filed. D. To prevent the insurer from voiding the policy after it has been in force for a certain period. Answer D. Explanation. The incontestability clause prevents the insurer from voiding a life insurance policy after it has been in force for a specific period, typically 2 years, even if there was a misrepresentation on the application. However, fraud is generally still an exception. Question 21. Alabama Insurance Department. Reporting change of address. How long does licensed insurance producer in Alabama have to report change of address to the Alabama Department of Insurance? A. 10 days. B. 15 days. C. 30 days. D. 45 days. Answer C. 30 days. Explanation. Alabama law requires all licensed insurance producers to report any change of address within 30 days to the Alabama Department of Insurance. Failure to do so may result in fines or administrative penalties. Question 22. Insurance fraud. Penalties. What is the maximum penalty for committing insurance fraud in Alabama? A. $1,000 fine. B. $5,000 fine and 1 year in prison. C. $10,000 fine and 10 years in prison. D. $15,000 fine and 15 years in prison. Answer D. $15,000 fine and 15 years in prison. Explanation. Under Alabama insurance fraud laws, individuals convicted of committing insurance fraud can face up to a $15,000 fine and 15 years in prison depending on the severity of the offense. Question 23. Life insurance. Free look period. What is the minimum free look period for life insurance policies in Alabama? A. 10 days. B. 15 days. C. 20 days. D. 30 days. Answer A. 10 days. Explanation. Alabama law mandates that all life insurance policies must include a 10-day free look period, allowing the policyholder to review the policy and cancel it for a full refund if they are not satisfied. Question 24. Property insurance. Coinsurance clause. In property insurance policy, what is the purpose of the coinsurance clause? A. To ensure the insurer covers the full value of loss. B. To require the policyholder to insure certain percentage of the property's value. C. To allow the policyholder to choose their deductible. D. To cover additional living expenses after loss. Answer. B. Explanation. The coinsurance clause requires policyholders to insure their property for a specified percentage of its value, typically 80% or more, to receive full reimbursement for a loss. If the insured fails to meet the coinsurance requirement, they may receive a reduced payout. Question 25. Auto insurance. Uninsured motorist coverage. In Alabama, is uninsured motorist coverage required by law? A. Yes, and it cannot be waived. B. No, it is optional. C. Yes, but the policyholder can reject it in writing. D. No, it is only required for commercial policies. Answer. C. Explanation. In Alabama, uninsured motorist coverage must be offered by the insurer, but the policyholder can reject it in writing. It is designed to protect the insured if they are involved in an accident with an uninsured or underinsured driver. Question 26. Health insurance. Alabama Health Insurance Plan Act. What is the purpose of the Alabama Health Insurance Plan Act? A. To provide coverage for individuals with pre-existing conditions. B. To offer Medicare supplements. C. To reduce Medicaid costs. D. To provide employer-sponsored health insurance. Answer. A. Explanation. The Alabama Health Insurance Plan Act is a high-risk pool that provides health insurance coverage to individuals who are otherwise unable to obtain insurance due to pre-existing conditions. Question 27. Commercial insurance. Business Owners Policy, BOP. Which of the following coverages is typically included in Business Owners Policy, BOP? A. Workers' compensation. B. Health insurance. C. General liability and property insurance. D. Auto insurance. Answer. C. General liability and property insurance. Explanation. A business owner's policy, BOP, typically combines general liability insurance and commercial property insurance into one package policy for small to medium-sized businesses. Question 28. Ethics. Rebating. Which of the following practices is considered rebating and is prohibited in Alabama? A. Offering policyholders free consultation. B. Offering discount to policyholder for prompt payment. C. Offering part of your commission to policyholder to induce them to purchase policy. D. Offering policyholders free educational material. Answer. C. Explanation. Rebating is the illegal practice of offering anything of value, such as part of an agent's commission, to induce someone to purchase. For policy, it is prohibited under Alabama insurance laws. Question 29. Claims handling. Time frame for paying claims. In Alabama, insurers are required to pay approved claims within how many days after receiving proof of loss? A. 10 days. B. 30 days. C. 45 days. D. 60 days. Answer. B. 30 days. Explanation. Alabama law requires insurers to pay approved claims within 30 days after receiving proof of loss from the insured. Failure to do so may result in penalties and interest owed to the policyholder. Question 30. Life insurance. Misstatement of age. What happens if an insured's age is misstated on life insurance application? A. The policy is voided. B. The beneficiary will not receive any benefits. C. The premium is adjusted to reflect the correct age. D. The death benefit is double. Answer. C. Explanation. An insured's age is misstated. The premium or death benefit will be adjusted to reflect the amount that would have been purchased at the correct age. The policy is not voided for a misstatement of age.